The latest CBS News Battleground Tracker poll in Florida shows the presidential race there tightening in that hugely important state. Democratic candidate Joe Biden leads President Trump by just 2 points, 48 to 46% among likely voters. That is within the margin of error and down from 6 points back in our last poll in July. Florida, as you know, consistently produces razor-thin margins of victory. And our Manuel Bojorquez is in Key Biscayne, just outside Miami, tracking all of this. Manny, good morning to you. Can you say anyone is still on the fence there in Florida?
You know what? There still are some people who are on the fence here, but as you mentioned, it is always close. We do know this. There is a lot of voter enthusiasm in this state. President Trump won Florida by just over 1 point in 2016. We've spoken with voters on both sides, and many agree it's simply too close to call. At this Honk for Trump event in Central Florida, organizers point to the number of honks as proof the president's support is on the rise.
Judging from what we see from passing people, we get about 90% support from passing cars.
Among white Floridians, President Trump has a 22-point edge, according to the new Battleground Tracker poll of likely voters.
I agree with his policies. I believe he's very much more fit to run this country than Joe Biden is personally. I agree with what he's done in the Middle East, the peace deal with Israel. Go vote, guys.
But to clinch the state, the president may need to win back support from voters like Dave Santorelli, who's not sure he'll vote for Donald Trump again.
I don't like how he is on social media. Everyone that's against him, he always has to blast them. And I don't think that's a proper way of going about things.
In Florida, the president's signature style is among the factors costing him support.
It's sad to see how divided we've become. He didn't unify the nation. He should have came on early, said, hey, we have to wear a face mask. That's the only thing we have against us right now to help us.
Among Hispanic voters, Joe Biden has a 20-point edge, but still less than Hillary Clinton received in 2016. A group calling itself Cubans with Biden is honking horns too, trying to make gains in Miami's Cuban-American community, where support for Democrats can be a hard sell. At Coco Cuts Barbershop, Cuban-American Angel Alvarez explained.
All my family going to vote for Trump. Maybe he makes some mistakes. Nobody's perfect, but to me, he's defending our freedom, our rights. We need to be free. We don't want communists here. We are Americans.
2017's Hurricane Maria, which heavily damaged the American Commonwealth of Puerto Rico, may also impact Florida's vote. Tens of thousands of displaced Puerto Ricans resettled here and were met by volunteers.
They have arrived here and they have become active part of our communities.
For people gathering to commemorate the 3rd anniversary of the hurricane in Kissimmee, the emphasis was also on voting.
We need to come out and vote. We need to come out. This election is one of the most important for the people, for the Hispanic people, for the minority people.
Still, it's the economy that looms large. Florida's unemployment rate quadrupled over the past year.
I'm a furloughed person, like so many others in Central Florida. So, yeah, we are all concerned on when our jobs are going to come back.
And approximately 20 million visitors have been kept from coming to Florida since the pandemic began. Nearly 33,000 jobs were slashed in the hotel and culinary union. It has since hired some of its workers to stump for Biden.
Can we count on your vote for Joe Biden?
Betty Guerriere says she makes 200 calls a day and does not know when or if the job she had as a cashier at the airport will come back.
I'm very motivated to vote myself and to bring other people with me. That's why I'm calling every day.
It's worth noting the economy is still showing up as a win for President Trump here in Florida, with 44% of respondents saying he would help their family's financial situation, as opposed to 34% who give the nod to Joe Biden. Tony?
Manny, thank you very much.